I'm Jake Kazdal, the creator and director of GALAK-Z at 17-bit. Well, I realized that my skill set was drawing and animating and playing games, and I wanted to do something that I enjoyed doing. So, at the time there was a lot of game studios close to my house where I grew up, and it was a very valid option. So I just decided pretty early on that I wanted to make video games in my life. My father had pizza parlors in the late 70s and early 80s, and I spent a lot of time playing Defender and Asteroids and Tempest, Centipede, all the classics, and I've just kind of always had a love of those type of sort of really pure action games. So GALAK-Z looks like a classic 16-bit shooter with all the trappings of sort of the classic 80s anime, Macross, Star Blazer sort of look. But the game under the hood is a very different beast. We've teamed up with a new startup called Sentient that are creating some really kind of world-class AI for us, which is good because we're a small studio, we couldn't afford a big AI team. So the artificial intelligence is doing some really kind of cutting-edge stuff, and it makes the game kind of a special experience. You start off in deep space. The whole theme is kind of this, anime morning cartoon sort of setup. Your episode takes between 30-40 minutes to kind of finish a complete game to get to the end. And in that time, you'll play through a couple different missions. Like, it's deep space. You want to be exploring these deep caves. This game really is about the combat interactions. And speaking of, here are the space pirates for the first time. So I'm going to bring them into the fray here and let them take out that hammerhead I was just fighting. Part of this game, too, is using these environments. So I've got these exploding spores here. I can start shooting those, knock these guys back a bit. Oh, now they've brought in some of the big guns here. I don't believe in big, long, complicated cutscenes. I think the player's there to play games. That's why they're there. So you should give them as much control as possible. I'm a busy father, and project director and lead artist, creative director. So I don't get a lot of time to play other games. So the games that I make have to be awesome because I am going to play them every day. And this is basically my favorite game. I've always wanted to make this game.